Welcome everybody to the Age of Becoming Moon River Restorative Rest Practice on Friday, June 4th, 2021. And we are focusing all month on this sort of unprecedented, I hate the word unprecedented because it's been used ad nauseum for the past year and a half, but it is a potentially once in a lifetime opportunity to create our lives from a mindful place and really making choices about what matters to us, where we want to spend our time, our energy, our money, our resources, and what to keep and what to let go. So today, as we have all week, we're playing with the squeeze and release. Squeeze and release in the physical body and really connecting to that sensation as we practice so that we can, well, for a couple of reasons, but one is so that we can recognize this is precious and I want to hold it, what that feels like. And this no longer matters to me and I'm willing to let it go. Yeah. So in recognizing those sensations so we can feel them as they arise in our lives. Also, on a very practical level, the act of squeezing and releasing helps the nervous system downshift and relax. And that, as always, is a big part of this restorative rest practice. So what I've got here, I have a bolster and 3 pillows. You could do this with any number, like you could do this with 4 or 5 different things. I want you to be able to have some kind of incline. That's one thing. Then we'll just use the support. And then, I don't know if you can even see over here in my other corner, but I've got a setup for legs up. Now, here's the way this is going to roll. We're going to do some poses together. We're going to set up for your favorite last pose. Kathy, I'm looking at you, right? So I'm going to do legs up. That's what my body is asking for. If there's something else that you want to do, if you want to do goddess, if you want to do supported shavasana, if you want to do anything else, or another variation of legs up. Helen, sometimes you talk about doing, what am I saying? The supported bridge with your legs up.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So if that's, you know, whatever it is, I'm really inviting you to do this. The other thing that Rebecca and I were talking about a few days ago is that one of the things I like to do after legs up is doing some kind of shavasana, is to kind of after all of the fluids have gone in the other direction, to kind of just let everything even out. So what I'm going to invite is that you choose whatever your last pose is, and I will guide you to either staying there or dropping into a full-on shavasana. And then I'm going to close practice. I'm just going to leave you there. Okay. Y'all remember I'm going off to the theater. Yay. Yes, which is the outdoor theater, yay. Not the indoor theater. Not quite ready for that. But so I'm just going to leave. I'm just going to leave you, and just you take your time, stay in, come out, however. Yeah? Sound good?
Yep.
Okay, excellent. All right, Susan, get her act together. I've got my phone over there, a little beverage, a little hibiscus tea today. Oh, okay. Let's get some music. And we're going to start with a little bit of just squeeze and release investigation. And what I'm inviting here, you could do this on the floor, you could do this on your feet, as I'm going to do it. You could do this in a chair, whatever works for you. So begin just by sensing your body. Just allow yourself to arrive here. Take a couple of breaths and notice what arises. Long, slow, full, deep breaths with a soft and yet attentive awareness. And then just drawing in. You may want to do just one body part at a time. I want you kind of to imagine different parts of your body like little tight blossoms, and then they unfurl. So that could be your shoulder blades, that could be your eyes. Yeah, it could be your front body. Squeeze in, and then release. Your back body. Squeeze and release. It could be rotation, so rotating the body part or two, like you were wringing out a wet cloth, then unfurl it. Squeeze and release. Big muscles and small, for me, my hips, my belly, my back. These are the places that I tend to hold tension without necessarily noticing it. And the action of consciously, mindfully squeezing and releasing can allow chronic tension to unfurl, to let go. You may want to pause anywhere within this investigation just to check out what's going on. And notice you're a part of you that wants release and a release. Release and a release. Notice what happens in your breath. Notice your neck and your face. Where's the squeeze and where's the release? The body is designed to be doing both simultaneously all the time. And then just give yourself a little bounce out, a little shake out. So you might imagine that wet cloth that you've wrung out, and now you're going to shake it out. Yeah. Then just bring yourself into your place of practice. You don't need any props to begin. We're going to start. I'm going to start on all fours. So set yourself up with your hands spread wide like webbed feet, and your index fingers pointing forward, your toes pointing back rather than tucked under. And just take a moment here in all fours to move your spine around. Notice any places that feel sticky or tight. And then plant one hand, doesn't matter which one, right under your heart. Spin the other hand up and thread it under and through. Planting the shoulder onto the mat and pushing the back of your hand into the floor. Now your opposite hand can reach ahead and rest on the fingertips on the floor. Or if it feels good, you could wrap around and your opposite hand reaches for the opposite thigh. Take some long, slow, deep breaths into this spiral. It's easy during a spiral movement to hold the breath. And here's where we want to let it go. As you're ready, plant a hand underneath the heart, spiral open. Look at which hand is up in the air and plant it down. Reorient your spine. And then take the side that your hand, the hand that was just up, take that leg and cross it over the other one. So you may want to center the non-crossing leg. And then slowly push yourself back. This is, roughly speaking, called cow face in yoga. And the closer your feet are to your body, the more easeful the pose. The easier it is on your knees. But you may want to play with wiggling your feet out a little bit. It doesn't work for my right knee today. But you can take your palms and press them into the soles of your feet, particularly the arches. Let the shoulders come down your back. Softening your eyes, softening your breath. If it feels like a strain, make an adjustment so it feels more easeful. If this feels too much for your knees, you can stretch out the front leg and just fold one knee up toward the sky and get a very similar stretch around the outside of the hip. A seated twist, a seated twist. So either cow face or that seated twist. Taking one more deep breath here. Let it go. And then untwist whatever is twisted and bring yourself back into all fours again. Reorienting, giving your spine, your belly, your back, your low back a stretch. There's no rush to go to the other side, but when you're ready, the opposite hand plants under your heart, and then the other hand spirals up to the sky and threads through. Doing what feels best with a non-threading hand. You can move it forward or wrap it around. Again, back of the hand pressing into the floor. Eyes can look up toward the sky. Long breaths. Soft lips. And as you're ready, planting the hand again, spiral up and come back into all fours again. Reset. Check in again. Use your awareness. Find those little places that need your attention. And then the hand that was just up, that leg crosses over. Sitting back gently into cow face. And don't forget, you could also do the seated twist here. Whichever you're choosing, do bring some attention to your feet. Whether you're pressing them into them from above or activating them from inside. After twisting your spine, see if you can get some space, as if the twist releases some holding between the vertebrae that allow you to get just a little bit taller. And when you're ready, unwinding whatever is wound up. Spread out your hands and one more time. Here, moving from the crown of your head to the base of your tail. In big or small ways. Nudging the space around you. Cool. Nice. Let's take our first posture together, my friends. Taking your incline, we're going to start with a supported scorpion pose. So this is, the incline is for your lower legs and feet, and the rest of your body will relax on the mat. I've got this little towel that I like to have for my face, my forehead. If you'd like something like that, you might get that. And so just letting Your knees come right in front of the base of your incline. So the tops of my feet are resting on the bolster or on the pile of pillows. And then slowly lowering my belly, my thighs and my belly down. And then I'm just resting the side of my face on my little towel. You could have a small pillow here. You could rest on your hands if that feels good. For me, right now it feels better for me to have my arms bent and out like eagle's wings. You could have them like cactus arms, the elbows at a 90-degree angle, or hands closer to your head. And take a breath into the tops of your feet and the fronts of your shins. Allow them to feel the support of the incline. Let your femur bones and the big muscles around your thighs and hips relax into the mat. Take some big, spacious breaths into your low back. If your face is turned to one side, you can let it turn to the other. And breathe into the space between your shoulder blades. As you breathe, feel the contact of your front body into the support underneath you. A few more breaths here, allowing the soles of your feet to soften. And very gently, move your hands underneath your shoulders. Move your legs off of the support. And slowly push yourself back up. And into all fours. Maybe coming back into child's. Or cat and cow, moving your spine. And moving as slowly as you can. Transitioning to the next pose. Taking a bolster or 2 pillows to create a support here for your torso. Then I've got 3 pillows. I'm taking 2 of them out to the side and 1 here. We're doing a pose that I'm calling supported skate. I kind of made it up. So what I want you to do is to take your spine from the base of your spine, the end of your support, and roll back. So it's important, yeah, so actually, I'm sorry. Your hips are off of the support. So your head is on it. That's important. You may want to take a small towel and put it under your neck if it feels like your chin is jutting up toward the sky in a way that doesn't feel comfortable. And then, so let's work on the legs here. Let's find a place for the legs. A couple of choices here. If you know a skate that's in the ocean, it's got long wings and it's got little fins on the side, down the base of the body, and it's also got a long tail. So one option is to have a little support under your knees and lengthen your legs. Or you could take the soles of your feet together on the support. Baddha Konasana, legs with the soles of the feet together and the knees wide. When I do that, I really appreciate lots of support under my thighs. This really allows the release through my inner thigh with the support. So legs long or legs bent, and you're welcome to shift in the midst of the pose. And then take your arms out to the side to create some space across the fronts of your shoulders and the front of your heart. You imagine a skate is mostly soft tissue and cartilage. So imagine your hands are the tips of the skate wings, and they're just very gently curling into the space, to the water. Wings that allow the skate to fly along the floor of the ocean. Allow your breath to move exactly as it wants to move. Notice any places of holding or tension and bring this sensation of the soft yet strong flesh of the skate, smooth and fluid. Allow your body to meet your breath. Check in with your legs, see if you are happy, if they feel good where they are, if you want to change them. Noticing the sensation in your ankles and in your toes. What can you let sink a little deeper? What could you let float a little lighter? What's happening in the back of your neck, behind your eyes? As you're ready, if your knees are bent, allow them to straighten and lengthen, maybe point and flex your feet a little bit. Take your hands up over your heart. So the palms of your hands come together with long arms, and And then slide your upper arms along your rib cage and let your arms melt down along your sides. And as you're ready, bending your knees so that your feet are flat on the support. Gently roll to one side. Super slowly, even more slowly than you started. Come back in upright. Deep breath. Close your eyes. Let the energy settle. And then we're going to take ourselves to roughly our last pose. So I'm going to do legs up against the wall. You could do whatever feels good, a supported Shavasana. You could do a supported child's pose. You could do a supported, a goddess pose. Whatever you love, that's what I'm inviting you to do. So give yourself the time that you need to set yourself up, whatever that looks like for your pose. Taking your time to get yourself arranged in such a way that you feel supported. Feel free to get yourself into some kind of whichever posture you're choosing, and then check it out to see if you need to make adjustments. Notice the geometry of your body, your legs, your torso, your head and neck, and your arms. Ask yourself, is there some other geometry that would feel even 5% better? As you find yourself settling into the posture that you've chosen, take a breath and swallow to relax your throat. Let your hip joints soften, release any holding. If you'd like to move into a shavasana or some other pose to end your practice, you're welcome to do that. Or, of course, you can stay exactly where you are. Allow your ears to receive whatever sounds are in your space. Allow your attention to receive whatever sensations are happening right now. Remembering that this is a practice of rest, but not sleep. And sometimes we fall asleep, and that's totally fine. But when we remember, come back to attention. A soft alighting of awareness. I'm going to close our practice, but there is no rush. It is 9 minutes before the hour, so you have plenty of time to stay where you are, to make some final choice for your transition. Know that you are doing this exactly right. I wish you deep, long, slow breaths and lots of release and restoration.